emails?
I didn't see one.
Do you want me
I
to?
usually do those
Oh, you
emails.
usually do? Okay.
But I didn't see. Maybe I didn't read it. Sometimes I send it to my.
You're not like
thing.
everything that comes from me. You're not. Oh, this is important.
Well, I thought it was the class, and I was hurrying, so I just put it. To
Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. I'm used to people ignoring me. So.
I better start reading closer.
No, I'll have 100, and my husband goes, Terrell, when was the last
I
time?
don't want to tell you how many I get per day.
A week?
Oh my
2
God.
weeks?
It
The
is.
email situation is horrible.
So sometimes.
Yes.
Keep coming back.
Oh, and you don't even have to give it to somebody, and they get it from somewhere else.
For our solar panels. They sent to me. And I said, this is a bad idea. Sure enough, I accidentally deleted them.
Oh no.
And my husband is just going around like Daffy Duck.
Well, I should change my email, but I've had it for so long. In fact, when I was in the store one day, they said, get your email. And I told, and the girl goes, what is AOL?
We have a hard time getting started. We get there eventually.
What's the email thing?
We trail off first. This one's called Knocking on the Door of Life. And for this one, we're got our feet planted, kind of hips distance apart. Thank you. And then we're going to keep our knees slightly bent. And we're kind of twisting at the waist, and we're just letting our arms, almost like just the momentum, kind of carrying around. We're practicing, a lot of the moves are like from the center, and then the arms, we're trying not to use as many muscles so that we can release some of our tension in our body. That's kind of the theory. So while we're doing this twisting, now we're going to come up and we're going to do some acupressure on our chest. These are the lung points. And they say it's good for the immune system. So we're kind of keeping that twist. And our back hands hitting our lower back if you can. And then our front hands hitting our chest. And we're taking nice deep breaths into the belly. And sighing is recommended in this class.
I do it all day.
And then next, we're going to put our hands on top of our shoulders. While again, if you can, you're hitting your lower back. So, a little bit. And then the top hands kind of hitting on top. And kind of sliding it down. And this is another good spot to release tension. So again, you take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Nice sigh. And then we're going to come back down to the chest. And then the waist. And water waves is when we just let our arms go through the air. And we're trying to pay a bit more attention to the things that sometimes we take for granted. So pay attention to how the air feels maybe on your skin. Maybe feel how your arm feels gliding through the air. And just coming in. And then we're just going to slow down. And now also pay attention. A lot of times we don't pay attention to how the inside of our body feels. So maybe after knocking and doing that little bit of movement, you notice maybe your blood's moving a bit more freely in your body. Maybe you feel tingling or some tension has released. Just checking in. All right. So there's, okay, well let's do this one and then I'll show you deer walking. So this one we inhale like you're yawning. And then exhale your forearms kind of come together and you do a C curve. Then inhale, and then exhale. So we're stretching the front of our body and the back of our body. With our breath. Let's do to the side. So do to your left side, and then center, then to the right side, and center. All right. You can shake that out. So there's one called deer walking that's kind of similar to that. We're gonna, so you do a staggered stance, and you're not like yoga. A lot of times you're like in a line, but your foot's kind of out. So almost like, you know, there's squares on the carpet. One foot's on one line, and that might be a bit too wide for you, or you can kind of come in. Okay, so the one leg's in front. We're going to like bend into the knee, and this is like deer hooves or deer antlers. So we're going to kind of stretch our chest open, our knees bent. And then on the exhale, we curve. Our front leg straightens, and we kind of curve and make a fist. Then inhale. Now you do your fingers like this, antlers. And then exhale, fist. Okay? And sometimes the hand movements, it might just kind of be, it's good brain exercise. Right? What am I doing? This is a good rock and roll concert move too,
Yeah.
right?
And we visit that song.
Yeah, well, next time you're at a rock concert. All right. Let's see.
Could you turn it down?
Can you turn it back?
With our hands like
Yeah. So now your other foot's in front, and your other foot, the other foot's in the back, a little bit offset. So you got like it's like a little dog you could run through your room, right? Okay. And then we're gonna get the antlers, so kind of chest out. Exhale. With the fist and curving. Pop that chest out. Do that enough too. This one's easy to curve back, huh? Let's do one more. Okay. Shake that out. So that's just a little different. Instead of always doing that same one, huh? Okay, let's do another warm up. And this one you might want to do with a chair, because we're just going to practice squatting a little bit. So we're going to strengthen our legs. So it's probably good if you wanted to. So this is like, it's like you're like a tiger running through the forest. And so you could keep it as gentle as this, right? You inhale, your hands come up. Exhale, your hands come down. And then you can tailor this to a little bit stronger if you want to work on maybe like your thigh muscles and leg muscles. You could, on the chair, you could sit down and come up. Inhale. Exhale. And then if you don't need the chair, you can go just as low as feels comfortable to you today. Some days you might more range of motion than other days too, so you get to pick. And this also helps warm up, gets our blood flowing. Let's see, 3 more. Okay. Whew, I got my blood going. Okay. Whew. Sometimes if we get a little too, we can catch our breath, inhale, exhale. Okay, spread the feathers. So this one, we're going to work on kind of our upper back and neck tension, helping to ease that. So we'll take our palms facing forward. And it's like you're going for a hug. You inhale, and then you come back through and your palms face away, kind of pointing down on the exhale. You can adjust your shoulders, kind of stretch that down just sense. Okay, and we'll do it again. Inhale, and then exhale. You can imagine a string from the crown of your head pulling you up and tuck your chin in. And notice how that kind of gets your posture a little different. Okay. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And then while our arms are down here, just rest your head over. You don't force it, just let gravity. Take a nice deep breath. And then rotate your chin down to your chest. And then rotate your chin up to the sky. And with your breath, just gently inhaling and exhaling. And then we'll go to the other side, chin down to your chest, in the middle, over to the other side. Take a breath in the middle. Try to just relax your head over. And then chin down to the chest and up to the sky. Okay. And you head back and shake your arms out. And now we'll do it the other direction. So this time, your palms face behind you. And when you go for a hug, you kind of bend your knees. You take your arms behind you, and then through. And then out like that. Now your pinky's trying to rotate and trying to face your fingers towards the ground. Okay? So inhale, palms facing behind you, go towards your back and then bring them through. Very good, like that. And then place your fingertips down to the ground. Notice the stretch a little more on the inside of your elbows. Okay, inhale. Exhale. And okay, now we'll do our head over to one side and our arms are like that. Take a deep breath in the middle. And then tip your chin down to your chest. Maybe take a breath there. I notice a strong stretch there. And then up to the sky. Just get a bunch of lines of tension. They're all through our neck to our shoulders. Teacher kind of points out that the neck is kind of a small area and there's a lot of energy that needs to travel like from your head to your body and back again. That's why there's often a lot of tension built up. And then we'll just take our chin all the way down to our chest in the middle and then to the other side. Just take a minute to land by taking a nice deep breath. And then chin to the chest and chin to the sky. Just bring your neck back to the middle. Release your arms. Just shake them out a little bit. Let's just do, now let's do we're going to do the full body flow. We'll just start. And maybe if you get dizzy, like having your head bent over or something, you could maybe use a chair, like maybe lean over like this or something, or have it nearby. If you think, but we're going to be, just let your body do a forward fold and feel the stretch in your hamstrings, your lower back, your upper back, let gravity pull your torso down. Just take a nice breath. Not forcing, just letting gravity help your body loosen up. And then we're going to come up very slowly. We're going to come up like a 4 count. We're going to bend our knees. We're going to tuck our pelvis. And then as we come up, maybe try to feel each vertebrae coming up until you get to your shoulders, and then last your head comes up. And then we can bring our arms up over our head. On an inhale, kind of stretch. You want to do a little back bend. And then on the exhale, we're going to hinge at the waist and you can dive. Try to keep your back flat until again you're in that forward fold position. On the exhale, then on the inhale, bend your knees, tilt your pelvis, and slowly roll up. And bring your arms through the middle. Inhale, go above your head. Exhale, and swan dive. All the way to the bottom. Inhale, bend your knees. Roll your spine up. Continue the hands. hands up, and then we'll just take them out to the sides. Now we'll go into some flows, but before we do that, we're going to do our final shaking to relieve any final tension. You ever wonder why this puts babies to sleep?
Brain damage.
A little brain damage. A little brain damage never helps. I mean, it always helps. You know, just shaking, bouncing into our heels, letting our arms just bounce up and down. And we'll take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. This is an awesome move if you're just overwhelmed, need a minute, releasing some tension. And slow that down. And kind of let's get in our posture again, really relaxed. Our feet are planted, our knees are slightly bent. Our pelvis is over our knees and kind of letting it tilt. Not really tilt, but just let the weight kind of bring it down. Your head is suspended from a string, crown of your head, tucks your chin in a little bit. And then it's like you're on a hanger. Your arms can just kind of relax down, like your shirt's on a hanger. Take a deep breath. Let it fill your belly. Let your belly expand. And let it just come in. Just also see how your body feels after doing those moves. So there's this one, so in Tai Chi, mostly it starts always at the beginning. Usually you start, your feet are together, and then you put all your weight in your left leg, which allows you to lift up your left leg, and you just take it out to the side. And that's the first move of Tai Chi. Usually try to have your feet kind of pointing forward. Okay, let's practice that again. So coming in, I mean, they'll practice this forever. Okay, so again, be in that posture as relaxed as possible. Feel the weight into your left leg. That allows your right leg to come out, and as gently as you can, start with the toe and then roll your foot down to your heel. And now you're kind of ready for the first one. Then they do, usually the very first move is called over the flow, where you bring your arms, so you inhale, you kind of feel your arms floating up, like you're in a pool and it's filling with water. Your arms just float up to about here, to about like right in front. And then you just kind of bend your elbows, your arms come in, and you exhale, and they float down, like the water's going out of the pool. Inhale. Your arms are kind of like a circle. They just float up to about chest height. Your elbows bend. Bring your hands a little closer to your body. Exhale down. It's kind of like you're making a circle, right? Inhale. And do it. And you're doing it real slow. Try to do it with the whole length of your breath. You're inhaling, and your arms are taking your whole inhale. And your inhale's done, you're at the top. In that pause, you kind of bring your arms in. Exhale. Flow all the way down to the bottom. Inhale. Exhale. tension in your shoulders. This could hopefully feel, if you feel like you could do this all day long, then you're doing it right because you're not using much muscle at all. You might even feel like maybe your weight goes a little into the heel on the inhale, and maybe comes up a little on the toes. See if you can feel that rock in your foot with this move. Inhale. Exhale. You can, if you're not too stuffed up, you can breathe in and out through your nose. By doing that, the other trick that they teach is putting the tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth to kind of complete the circuit of energy in your body. Just kind of wherever it hits on your roof of your mouth, just stick the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth while you're breathing in and out through your nose. Let's do another one that I really like this one teacher taught. And it's just like, almost like a golf swing. Come out to one side, come back in the middle. It's like you got a circle. And then go to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that side stretch. This last side, and come back to the center. Just love this one. You do. It's called like it's like you're like a luau. I think of because like when you're taking hula, when you're taking your towel and tossing it down. So you do that, your hip goes to the other direction, and then as your feet hands come in front, your hips are back, right? And then you come to the other side. So whichever way your arms are, your hips are the other. And then you come back into the middle. Just do that one a few times. One more this direction. Whichever way you're going, now go the other direction. So your hands are in the middle. Toss out that towel. Breathe in. And we'll just end with our hands over our belly button. Bring our feet back together. And this one's called Bamboo in the Wind. Because we're really trying to let go of our conscious control of our body and let our body lead us and just rocking and swaying. Just like we don't have to tell our heart to beat. We're just letting the energy move in our body. Releasing and finding tension. Take a nice deep breath. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay. You knew what you were doing. I didn't. Hers is a little crooked, looking stupid up and down.